and welcome back to my channel. This is about the 4th time that I've decided to redecorate my bathroom. Last thing I did to it, I think, well, yeah, as you can see, the last thing that I did to it was paint the walls grey. But I think the very last thing I did in here, decoration-wise, was to do the grey grout pen on here. And the video got tons and tons of views because I think not that many people have put up videos about using a grouting pen to colour their grouting in the bathroom. It's worked really well and have loved it, but the video that I did recently with the 3D wallpaper tiles in my kitchen, I love them so much in the kitchen that I really want to use it in the bathroom. I'm a little bit nervous about trying to get it in the bathroom. I feel like it's going to be a bit more difficult than putting it in the kitchen was. Just to kind of get around all the pipes and everything and cut it into place and obviously seal every single edge, even where the paper kind of meets in the middle and stuff. I'll have to seal with sealant because obviously it's a very wet area. So because I want to do that, the tile wallpaper is grey and I feel like it's going to be a little bit too grey because I've got quite a small bathroom as well. Sorry, it sounds a bit echoey because I've taken all the cupboards out and everything. So because this is really dark grey and then the dark grey tiles, I feel like it'll just be too much and make the bathroom too dark. So what I'm thinking is, what I've decided is to paint it the same colour that I've used in my hallway, which is this Perfectly Taupe paint by Dulux. So it's this kind of like warm grey tone, but it's really light, and so I feel like it'll just freshen up the whole bathroom by painting all of the walls in this colour. And I've decided to go for matte because I just prefer that matte look than a sheen look. But then I was a little bit concerned because I didn't want to use bathroom paint. So I was thinking, is the matte going to, especially on this bit here that is in the shower section, is it going to kind of damage the paint quite easily getting it wet? But this is washable and tough, this one. This is the Easy Care washable and tough one, but it is still matte. So I just thought that that will hopefully do the job, just to give it a tough matte coat of paint. So that's what I'm going to do today. Turns out it's a beautiful sunny day, so I wish that I'd have decided to do the garden, but it was in my head now, so I was like, as nice as it is and I want to get things done in the garden, I've got this in mind to do today, so just no stopping me. Yeah, so off I get going. Because this wall's so dark, I'm going to have to do a white coat. I just found some old white paint in the garage. I know it's a silk one, it's not necessarily like a white undercoat one, but it'll do the job. It can go underneath just to cover the dark grey basically, because I just feel like it might show through. The other walls in the room are white anyway, so after this wall and the wall over here are painted white, I can just wait for that to dry whilst I get on with the first coat on the white wall, and hopefully by then that might be dry enough to paint over with the colour. I don't know, I'll give it a shot. I was going to be replacing my accessories for the bathroom, but I browsed and looked everywhere and I couldn't find exactly what I wanted for like a bargain price. Basically, I didn't want to spend a fortune on them. These ones are just from Argos a while ago, so I just thought I'm just going to leave them and paint around them for now, and if I want to change them in the future, I'll tackle the fact I haven't painted behind them when it comes to it, because for now I think I'm probably just going to leave them like that. So I'm going to be very careful and try and just paint around them. I did just attempt to do the first coat of the colour on this wall, but little bits of it were like coming off completely. I think it's because the white coat was not dry. I find it really hard to wait for the first coat to dry. I just want to get it done. So I might have to wait a little bit longer. Well, good evening now. It's about 8:30 or something. I've had a nice glass of very weak and very weak gin and lemonade. So hopefully sober, but I just needed a break to have dinner and wait for the coat of paint to dry, because I did do the first coat over the white on these two walls, but I don't think the white was quite dry, but I just did it anyway. I just wanted to get it on there. I did leave a block of grey and the kind of like pillar near the toilet, and I've left it thinking it will look okay, but I'm really not sure at the moment. So, but I could always paint it at a later date if I really hate it. It doesn't matter, as long as the majority of the bathroom's done. And then tomorrow I'm going to need to do the glossing as well, so just a busy weekend. Just when you start these jobs, it gets a bit messy. But you know, it's my own fault. My choice, my decision. Anyway, let's get the second coat on. So what happened last night, Jim, after I'd done the last coat and then got into bed ready to go to sleep, or happy with myself that I'd completed a really good task today, and yeah, I was about to have a nice sleep. What happened?
You asked me how it looked.
And what did you say?
The truth.
Which was?
It's pink.
It's a bit pink. So we've used this colour, as you know, in the hallway and in the lounge, and it doesn't look pink. It does look a different colour.
Grey.
Yeah, exactly, it's here.
Grey.
It does look a different colour before it dries as you're painting. So while I was painting it, I didn't think, oh, this is bad, this isn't right, because I knew that it dries into this nice shade.
Yeah, because it looked very similar when we did the lounge. We were like, that looks dark and kind of reddish, but then when it dried, it looked grey.
Like that. So it was fine.
So when we saw it going on in the bathroom, we were like, oh, well, it's going to dry like it did in the lounge and be grey.
So last night when you said, oh, it looks a bit pink, obviously we both had a discussion and thought, okay, maybe it is just because it's not dried yet. Maybe we should wait till the morning. I did get a bit upset that it had gone a bit wrong and that I might have to redo it today, so I was a bit stressed. But we've come to the conclusion we definitely need to paint it again.
It's pink.
Because it's pink.
It's the LED light we have in there. In daylight it looks greyish still, but then when you turn the light on, the light we have on there is like a full-on LED light. A lot of the time we do put, and we can't change it. And it's pink.
It's too pink. I don't know whether it's the LED light, but also the clash of the fact I still have some grey items in there, like the grey blind and also the grey door. And the grey pillar that I've left grey. Oh, so anyway, so we've been to Wilkinson's this morning and we've bought some grey paint, touch of silver, Wilkinson's paint, and I'm going to paint over it. But do you know what I've just done?
What?
I've just brought the white paint in from the garage because I feel like I just need to paint all that section white again, because I just feel like the grey's just going to be too much.
Well,
I don't know.
But that was your master plan.
What was?
To paint it all grey. You were like, it's going to look amazing.
Oh, I know, but no, I just want the white wall back. I just should have painted over the dark grey with a light grey and that's it, but it's all great in hindsight, isn't it? I thought this colour was going to look gorgeous in there, but it doesn't. But no,
just paint it grey.
I think I'm nervous about it looking like, I don't 100% know whether that light grey is going to be really, really nice or whether it's going to look purple like that time that we painted it grey, but it turned out to be purple. Do you remember?
In the bathroom?
Yeah, that grey that we've got in the garage that we saw before. Do you remember? We were like, oh, here's this grey that turned out to be purple. Bought from Bevan's. We painted it in the bathroom and we were like, whoa, this is purple. That's where we put it.
I don't remember that.
That's where we put it and it came out purple on the wall. Do you remember?
No.
Oh, it's literally where we did it, on the
I
wall
remember
in the bathroom. It was in the bathroom.
Like
I remember it.
purple in the bathroom,
yeah.
And that was purple.
Yeah, that was purple, but that grey we used and it was purple. Anyway, I think I'm just nervous. Maybe I should start, I think I'll start and do the touch of silver on the main wall, the wall by the shower. And then consider whether I want to do it all over or just do white for the rest of it. I fucking painted it a different colour. I could have just left it white. Apparently Jim's like, oh, I told you so, she just left it.
I mean, I haven't said that
but you're thinking it.
Because I know how upset you are. So I've avoided saying you should have just
I know, because
done
I know
what I said
that.
and leave it.
No.
So I'm just letting you know that I've not rubbed it in. It's pink.
So this is the colour we're now going to change it to. A nice grey. But now I'm just like, is that going to be too dark? Do I keep that? I don't know. But I'm not sure whether to paint this whole section back white, as I was saying to Jim a moment ago, and maybe just paint that wall and this wall with the grey shade. Oh, I really don't know. I think this shot here really shows how different the colour looks in the light in the bathroom. So the colour here on this wall in the hall is the perfectly taupe, but obviously there's no light on in the hall, but even when there is, it still looks this colour. And then the colour in the bathroom, same colour, completely different. It looks so pink. Not good. Okay, I'm back in here now after waiting a couple of hours for the first coat to dry. I think you can forgive me for not filming every single second of filming this bathroom. It turned out to be a disaster. I just want to get it looking good again and actually like not having ruined the whole thing. So I'm just filming bits. So yeah, I will show you the before and after anyway in the video, and hopefully you'll just enjoy the disaster and learn from it somehow, not make the terrible mistake I did and paint the bathroom taupe, but it turns out to be pink. The grey is definitely looking better. This room just needs to be grey apparently. It just needs to be grey. It doesn't suit being any other colour because it just looks wrong. So it just needs to do the second coat. I hate that look of the in-between coat again where you just halfway there but it's not quite perfect, so it just looks a bit shit. I just want to get that second coat on, and then obviously I've got to do all the skirting boards and everything, just freshen up the white there, freshen up any lines, any little splodges I might have made on the ceiling whilst I was painting massively. Kind of losing my patience at the moment with this room. It's kind of understandable. I just want it to be done. wasn't as bad as I thought, to be honest. I've managed to do 2 coats of the grey and it actually looks beautiful. I'm really happy with it. Put a couple of accessories in there just to kind of complete it, even though I haven't quite finished everything in there. I just wanted to give it that finished look just so I could see that it actually looked bearable and actually looks nice. But yeah, 5:30 and I'm totally exhausted. Jim's brother's just come over and they're just like playing Fire Emblem in the lounge, and I just kind of said, I'm so sorry to be antisocial, I want to just sit in bed and watch something on Netflix and just have a glass of Diet Coke. So that's what I'm doing. I'm literally just relaxing for a bit. I just feel so achy and tired, and yeah, I've got to do all the woodwork tomorrow with like a satin gloss. So yeah, I need to prepare for that. Just rest my body. So it's a couple of days later now. I decided to have a day off painting yesterday, and I just did loads and loads of cleaning and general housework because I felt like I'd just turned the house upside down for those 2 days of painting the bathroom twice. Still not over that. No, I'm really, really happy with the way the bathroom looks now. I did a few little final touches yesterday, even though I still need to do the skirting boards. I just felt like I needed to see that the paint looked good and that all the accessories kind of fitted in and it just looked good. So I did a couple of things. I upcycled my little white cabinet. I changed the handles, the drawer handles on it, and I also changed the top of it because I had originally had a grey top on it, a DC Fix grey top, and I decided to put a wood effect on it just to kind of warm the bathroom up, considering now it's all just completely grey. I thought I just need to add a bit of warmth into it, so I put that on it. And then I added a little bit of wood grain effect DC Fix in the grey little ladder stand thing I have as well. So that just kind of, yeah, I just wanted it all to kind of fit in. And then I also had a trip to Sainsbury's yesterday and I accidentally bought another plant. Plants just make me happy. I usually kill real plants, so I just kind of fill my house with fake ones, but I just really wanted this real plant in there. I just thought hopefully it'll survive a little bit longer being in a bathroom environment. It's a little bit more, you know, moisture filled air, and I just thought maybe that'll help it. And yeah, we'll see how long that survives anyway. So I'm gonna get cracking on doing the skirting boards now, and also need to do some touch-ups on some of the doors as well.